What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This your girl Lottie here at Tears of Wheat Tarot Show. You sure enough never know what you gonna get. You never know, beloved. We picking up some peculiar weather. Spirit said weather occurrences, and we got the word peculiar. Now we was just dancing to ain't that peculiar, ain't peculiarity, or they say peculiar as can be. Ain't that peculiar, baby? Some weird weather brewing. Feel like Rafiki. Yes, interesting weather, peculiar weather we're having. What's going on? We feel Facebook something. I don't know why. We was looking at Facebook. Shout out to Melissa Divinity One. Thank you so much, beloved. You just came to our mind. Gmail, email. Somebody could be getting a message through email. I don't know. Peculiar weather. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate everybody that comes through. I appreciate you. 1, 2, 3. They gave us angel numbers. They said the number 1, 3, and 7. So you could be seeing combinations of those. We took a snapshot of 7-Eleven today on March the 13th. So 7-Eleven, March the 13th. We about to bring the rising message. We peculiarity. What else did we see? Oh my goodness, the wind was blowing so freaking hard. We were like, what is going on? Dry outside, and it wasn't raining. The wind was just like howling. I'm like, damn, I started listening for a tornado warning. Like, is the sirens finna go off? Do we need to head to the basement? Like, what the hell is happening? And then we got situated for the day and all that stuff. And we looked outside, it had rained and we didn't even notice. Like, what the shit? Cell phone was on the charger last night. It didn't charge. We woke up, it was on 7%. What is going on? The iPad got the charger hooked up to it. The mic is still on. It was on, but the iPad was damn near dead. Like, why didn't it charge? Do I watch UFC sometimes? I don't know what that, if you just wanted to ask the question. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I do watch UFC sometimes. I haven't watched it ever. I don't know nobody is currently. The only person I know that's a fighter right now is like Clarissa Shield because she get a lot of publicity. Other than that, I have no idea, beloved. I truly don't. We don't. Rising message, thunder flame. You look like one of them bots. Please don't be a bot. You will get blocked. I'm just saying. Y'all be asking some weird random shit. What up, goddess? Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. General Collective is giving peculiar weather. Something with the weather. Weather changes, and it's almost like you didn't even know that it rained, because that's what we were getting like. Damn, it rained that fast and we didn't even notice that it rained. We noticed the wind was howling, but we didn't notice the rain came down. Like, when did that happen? And the wind was howling so hard it sounded like it was raining, but it wasn't. It's very different, very strange. Hey, Jeffrey, thank you so much. Great day, great day. Happy Friday to you. Peculiar weather. We're going to get some energy and see what it is. Hey, Heidi, thank you so much for being here. Great day, beloved. Great day to everybody. I appreciate y'all. It is Friday the 13th. Peculiar weather. Isn't that interesting? I did not even peep that. Dang, Heidi. Wow. That is wonderful. I love Friday the 13th. It's like one of those things, you know what I'm saying? The number 13 breaks down to the number 4, which is stability. Right, celebratory energy, control, foundation, four of pentacles. Watch out for an unexpected gift from the Most High. God is giving, is coming in on peculiar weather. The storm is bringing something. You may not notice that it's a good thing, but it really, really is. It may cause you to have to deal with some turbulent emotions. Five of Cups, Six of Cups, coming good with something in the past. But the storm always comes to wash away the old and bring in fresh new energy to water the seeds that we are currently growing. Thank you, Spirit. Peculiar weather. Something is being brought in on the wind. It is. And you're not even going to notice. Hey, she is. What up, sister? And right, like you are protected from all attacks. That's what I'm picking up. Like we protected, and even if they do, you could use the energy of that. It just makes us stronger. It makes us better. So let's see what's coming in on the wind. We're gonna get some information. Which one? This one, the Buddha wisdom. Well, let's get the divine masculine. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, for bringing a message onto us first and foremost. Right? It's a card. It always gets stuck down here in the bottom. Can we get it? Thank you. Knowing that you shall pass away, how can you quarrel and let bitterness harden you? See, that's what I'm saying. It's giving like washing away something from the past. Like life is too short. We know that life is short. It could be any day. We don't know how many days we got, Ashe, right? So knowing that, the life is temporary and you only here for a little bit, why hold on to quarrels and allow yourself to sink into bitterness? Allow yourself to be hardened. Spirit said, allow something to flow away, to be washed away. And that's kind of what we were getting, like, with the energy of that storm. Like, the storms come in to wash away something. And we also picking up that Four of Cups energy, like, it's a gift coming from the Spirit, but you may not be willing to take it, right? Because it will have you to progress through your emotions, which is to dig into the regret, the remorse, and the Five of Cups, right? Like, shit that did not work out so great in the past, or however you feel about it, and then get to good with the Six of Cups. Like, okay, it happened. It is what it is. Now, I move forward despite of it. You know what I'm saying? And how do you change the energy so you don't sit in bitterness? See, do what you got to do. Resolutely with all your body, mind, and heart. And it's definitely something about bringing your mind, heart, and body into alignment. And it's definitely difficult to do that when your heart is off center. It's not balanced. So I'm feeling like the storm is coming in. A quick storm that you don't really notice. You could feel the wind, the turbulence or something, but you don't notice that it rained. It's something that's quick. See, look, it's somebody that's holding some bitterness, hatred. It may not be you. It could be. We all have shadow energy. People do shit and you hold on to the energy of bitterness, hatred. Clear it. Clear your heart of those emotions, of the things that did not work in the past. Somebody could be closed off. I'm seeing them sitting in the Four of Cups like holding on to this position is doing something to the people that hurt you. It don't. If anything, it's keeping you from getting to your greatness. They still hurting you because you are allowing them to hurt you by holding on to the hatred. If you are in this energy, Spirit is telling you to clear things up, to clear up your heart space so that you can open your heart up. We were actually getting a message about opening up the heart space, the heart chakra, like the chest itself. Like, so many people have a tendency to slouch. We had a practice of that. You sit in your office chair, you kind of bent over. You're not walking or having everything opened up, right? And it constrains the heart chakra. And if you have gone through a lot, we talked about last night's reading, thank you to the Most High God, like somebody that been through a lot, and you talking about 10 swords, 19 swords, like some shit that's been public, and like the hurt, the lies, the deceit, the fuckery, like so many things that affect the heart. So to pay attention to your heart space and to accept the opportunity in this day to move through those emotions, to face the regret, to come to good with your past and allow that shit to be washed away, it gives you the space that you need for a better day. A lot of people can't do that though. They neglect or refuse to acknowledge that they need to do it. As if holding on to this energy of hatred is hurting the people that hurt you. If I just stay angry, if I just stay mad, if I just stay pissed, it's saying something about your strength. No, it's a form of weakness. Because you allowing that energy to be released, to flow through you, to transmute it, and you can change it, alchemize it into something new. The greatest revenge you can have on anybody is to go forward and live a great and successful and prosperous, happy, calm, positive life, beloved. That lets them know that whatever you went through, it did not hold no authority over you. You take authority over it. Therefore, all things work towards the good now, doesn't it? That's the principle. Whatever came to you, you can use it, you can flip it. It will help you discover your purpose. It will strengthen you. It will teach you. It will grow you so that you can do the thing that you came to do. Clear the hatred. You want to look at that? No, not yet. Yeah, see, clear being perfect. I don't know if somebody has a syndrome with being perfect. You don't have to worry about being perfect. You are perfectly imperfection is perfect. You don't want me to say that. Clear being imperfect is what they say. Just period. Like, you don't have to be perfect. Like, we are all both. It's giving duality. Thank you. I'm seeing the words chaos, right? And ordered. Orderly and chaos, right? You know, people have a tendency to think that the Most High God is just this or that. They forget its dual nature, that it is everything and it is in everything. That's a hard thing to accept, right? Like, to be like, oh shit, it's the Most High God in all of these things. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If it made all things, right, like Isaiah 45:7, if you are into scripture, right, if it made all things and it's saying I do all these things, then it too did it. And we cannot just continuously blame. You can do what you want to do. It's your prerogative, beloved Bobby Brown. But it's like, you know, you can't continuously blame everything else. Oh, it was the devil. It was Satan. It was something else. It was like 13. For some reason, it's like, it's a witchy, it's an evil day. So much so that they don't put a 13th floor in hotels. Like, really? Like the 14th floor, that because you skipped over 12 really isn't 13? That's an illusion. That's fuckery. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God does all things. Everything is it, and it is everything. And when you look at it from like that, then you can start to question, like, damn, the Most High God did this and it did that. Yeah, it did that. And if it did it, then what was the reason? Some people can't get to the reason. They don't understand that the chaos that the Most High God creates, it takes that chaos and it orders it, Ashe. Like, both can exist. Most High God doesn't work in chaos. Yes, the fuck it does. Yes, it does. And it shows you it does all the damn time. See, know yourself. Self-knowing. Invoke self-knowing. That's a challenge. A lot of times you cannot know you until you have been through. And you don't learn yourself just on the sunny days. You learn yourself in the peculiar weather, through the rain, through the storms and shit. How do you respond when shit get thick? When life is super active? You know, it's not like that calm day where you just sitting by the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. No, your ass is in the middle of the storm. You trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. How you gonna do some shit? Folks is lying. Look, here's bitterness, and it's upside down. That's what they said on that other card that was stuck in the box. Bitterness, lemons. Make lemonade. Put some sugar on it. It is a fact that nothing positive in the world has ever been brought about by bitterness. No matter what injustice we have suffered, and some, of course, take a lot more time to overcome than others, we need to find the strength to free our minds and our hearts, right, of bitterness, to be at peace with the world and find contentment in the things that we cherish. I take control, aka that authority, right, of my emotions, and I banish bitterness from my life. I take authority over my emotions and I banish, rebuke, repel, right, expel bitterness from my life. And it's given all timelines and dimensions from every person, caused by every person in every event. Get rid of bitterness. I am peaceful. I am happy. I'm happy despite what's happening. Because it's a difference between happiness and contentment. It's a difference between happiness and joy, right? Some people lose happiness because happiness can be fickle, right? Depending on what's going on. But you can have joy through all things. You can. You can have joy in the grief. You can be grateful that you have the ability to grieve. This one. Yeah, forgiveness. Somebody really needs to lean into forgiveness. The Spirit may be giving you the opportunity to forgive. Being hurt or betrayed is not nice, but it is in our own best interest to forgive. Holding on to feelings of resentment not only weighs down your mind, and what did they say? Do what you have to do resolutely with all your body, mind, and heart. If your mind is weighed down, your heart is weighed down, then you cannot focus and use all of your energy. It's being consumed by the feelings of bitterness and hatred, right? It's like lean into forgiveness, not for their sake, but for your own, beloved. Take authority over your life and your emotion. Don't let nobody pull your string, essentially. Right? It says holding on to feelings of resentment not only weighs down your mind, but it can start to show in your physicality. Wrinkles? I think not. What? Make me look old and stressed and shit? Abso-fucking-lutely. That's enough right there. But we can stop. Oh, bitterness gonna make us look like what? Oh no, we don't look like nothing we been through. We hold on to joy and lightheartedness. That is beautiful. That's what I heard. Anywho. By forgiving those who have let us down in the past, we show ourselves that we are in control of our feelings. I take control of my emotions. I hold the authority. You don't pull my strings? Absolutely not. Oh, you thought I was still mad at that? What? I've been forgave that. You still thinking about? I haven't thought about that in decades. What? I forgot that even happened. It's my mental capacity. Look, no. That had to go. See, look, somebody still challenged with anger, want you to be mad and shit. Mad for what? Why? Absolutely not. It shows on your face. That shit is written all over your face. You ain't gotta say a word. You know when somebody hot like fish grease, you can see on their face they flaming on the inside. No. And you could also see when a person is at peace. When they feel good, when they are calm and they like the weather inside, they current is just like, it's just a thing. I love it. Happy Friday 13th, y'all. I appreciate y'all for stepping in. But stepping in, somebody gonna step in. Cause we was trying to say stopping by, but the Spirit said for stepping in. So I don't know. By forgiving those who have let us down in the past, we show ourselves that we are in control of our feelings and we free our minds towards the positives of the present and the future. You free your mind and you tune it towards the positive of the present and the future. And that's so crazy because do what you have to do resolutely with all your body, mind, and heart. And you can't do that if you are holding on to bitterness, because bitterness and hatred and the energy of things having to be perfect or you having to be perfect can consume your energy. They do. They consume you from the inside. They stress you. And ain't no stress in the day. Ain't no stress. Look, y'all, why did I get a chance to sit in the live for Dear Silence. I was so excited he's doing some new music. We was like, oh, we literally just posted, reposted, ain't no stress in the day, right? And we got up, we was like, what is kept going on with this peculiar ass weather? And little shit was happening. We was like, well, we ain't got anything that's coming and it's hard. We not doing nothing hard today. Nothing hard I mean, but we ain't doing nothing hard today. Just saying, we got to get this card we dropped on the floor. We ain't doing nothing hard today. Look at this emperor. Take control of your emotions. You have the authority. That's what fell on the floor. Who are you giving your authority away? People in the past and shit that hurt you and did some fucked up shit. Ain't nobody dismissing it, and we not, reducing it to no light shit. It was some heavy shit. I know a lot of people that go through some serious heavy shit. We talked about them 17, 19 swords, 21, 22, 23 swords. There's a lot of shit that happened. But if you don't let it go and forgive for your own sake, then those emotions, they are still holding you. They have control. Spirit say it's a good day to release, to balance your energy. Yeah, see, new day. The Fool. Ain't no stress in the day. That's 3 major arcanas. The Emperor, the Temperance Angel, and the Fool card. Omega say, release that shit. I do all things. I am in control. You are protected. You can move forward. And there's a thing about you coming into alignment with yourself. Opening up your heart chakra. Yeah, confusion is coming through. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Swords, the heartache, the grief. Holding on to all of that energy. Protection. You may be thinking that you're protecting yourself, but what you're really doing is blocking your own progress. And it's even given, like, whatever the spirit is showing you, you can do. But you have to come into alignment to be able to do it, to release it. Joy and jealousy don't live in the same space. You choose one. Make the decision. Are you going to choose to live in joy or jealousy? Are you going to experience the enigma or that you are? Or are you going to live a life of envy? Like, thinking that life and joy is built for others but not for you. No, you can have it too. Yeah, see, don't bind yourself. Those emotions will tie you up. And it's given mentally what is consuming your mind. The emotions, your heart and your mind are related. What you feel, you think, and what you think, you feel. When you tell yourself you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. Right? You told yourself, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Then you don't give a fuck. You release it. But don't be telling yourself you don't give a fuck when you really do hold on to it. Let your heart be true. If you feel that shit, you feel it. Be real with you. Because a lot of people be like, I don't give a fuck, but you be caring. Because if you didn't give a shit, you probably wouldn't have said it with that type of emotion on it. It wouldn't come out like that. Justice, bring yourself to balance. Major arcana, and it starts with your mind. Understand, lighten your heart up. Can your heart be as light as the feather? When your heart is weighed, beloved, on the scale, is it as light as a feather? And the only way to lighten your heart up is to get rid of that heavy shit. Like bitterness, hatred, anger, holding on to frustration. Right? Like, oh. And it's not like we don't feel these emotions. We do. But to acknowledge them, to tell yourself the truth, to understand why you feel it, right? To get the clarity and release it. Release it. Don't hold it. Send it to the recycling center, waste management. Burn that shit up and allow the Most High God to give you beauty for them ashes. You take it back up and you alchemize it. You turn it into something new. You let it power you. Power your chariot and take you somewhere new. Yeah, you can work with it. Use the energy. Allow the spirit to work with you. I told you it's that toxic shit. Toxic shit works in you, beloved. If you don't deal with it, it will deal with you. It will deal with you. Stress is the number one what? We be talking about heart attacks because people can get sick from a broken heart. You literally can get sick. A medical condition, illness, dis-ease in the physical vessel, beloved, that affects your physical organs from the emotion of loss. That energy in motion needs to go somewhere. It is a current, a storm that's brewing internally. And until you up I feel like it needs to come up and come out, or you need to deal with it. Because I wanted to say, until you deal with it internally and get control of your internal environment, your external environment will continue to rage and to storm. It will represent itself. You will project it on the outside of you. That would be your reality. It's internal and external. They are related. Just like your mind and your heart are related. Everything is connected. Nothing operates in a vacuum. It just doesn't. Yeah, Knight of Wands. It's something with this anger and this fire. Somebody got a lot of motherfucking heat. Challenged by anger. Yeah, High Priestess. And it's something that you may not be saying. A lot of things that you hold in secret. They could be angry over... I don't know. I was going to say you. But it's kind of given like the shit you've been through is what made you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's the shit that builds you. Look, star, healing. Maybe you realize that you were a star seed. That's what cracked open your third eye. Ace of Wands. It gave you the vision, made you understand that you were clairvoyant, clairaudient. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have done something to you. Look at all these major arcanas again coming through. High Priestess to the star. And now we got the Hierophant and the Wheel. It's giving lessons of the spirit that strengthened you. Damn. It's definitely about you taking authority and controlling your emotions. King of Cups, letting shit go. Coming into control of your emotions, balancing your shit out. See, it's an opportunity for you to do that. And all the shit, the storms of life is watering your garden, beloved. But what seeds are you planting? Are you planting or are you... You know, either way, you planting, because every word that comes out of your mouth is a seed. You are always creating. You are always sowing in your garden. But are you sowing chaos and conflict and confusion, Seven of Cups? That can make the difference. Are you sowing seeds of bitterness and anger and unforgiveness? That can make the difference. Seeking your dharma and not understanding why it's being held up from you, because your tongue is something with what you're saying, the emotions of your heart you're expressing, and it's the bitterness, the anger, the unforgiveness. Therefore, life would seem to be unforgiving to you because of what you're speaking from up out of you. Your tongue is powerful. This one. Your tongue is powerful. Thank you to the Most High God for helping us to receive this message. Thank you for bringing it to us and through us. Practice humility is coming through. Approach life humbly. Nobody is better than another person, so keep your ego in check. Yeah, humility is the practice of being simple and valuing simple things. Appreciate the beauty of the moon. To calm and center yourself. We definitely talked about calm and center and bringing yourself to peace. Experience awe. Or to simply experience awe, gaze at the moon tonight. Absorb the purity of her energy and sublime presence. And the moon is all about the emotions. It's ruling your intuition and is ruling your emotions. This is something about getting into the simple things. Like, you know, I'm hearing Miguel. It's just the simple things. Smoke with me, baby. Laugh with me, baby. It's giving just like it ain't gotta be nothing big. It ain't gotta be heavy. Sometimes it's just the presence of good company. Somebody to chill with. Somebody to relax with. Somebody just to enjoy the moments of life with. You know, even when there's moments of grief, to have somebody that supports you through those moments, you know, those are the fruit of life. That's wealth, right? Because you can have all the money in the world, but shit, if you ain't got nobody to share those simple moments with, then life can feel like shit, you know? You could not have no money at all, but you got the person that's with you to support you, and y'all growing together on the same accord, coming into alignment to do the things. You could feel like the richest person on the planet. It's the simple things. The ability to walk on the beach and put your feet in the water, to see the sunshine, to listen to the rain, to notice that you didn't even notice it had rained. We walked past like we literally heard the wind howling. Like, what the shit? Is it storming outside? Nope, the ground was dry. Then all of a sudden it get quiet and we peeked outside. It had rained and we didn't even notice. The fact that it rained and we didn't even notice. Shit. Peculiar weather coming. Tame negative thinking. It's somebody's mindset. And we pulled this in last night's live, where we were talking about somebody with them 19 swords. Anything else? Spirit say this. Yeah, ask for dream guidance. So somebody is a dreamer, Ace of Wands. That's a part of your gift. Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before bed, and in the rising, write down a dream. Write down your dream and look for the answer. So there's an opportunity coming, and it's something about you getting answers in your dreams. If you don't understand like what's going on, why is the current like that, how to calm the storm of your emotions, like ask the question before you go to bed and see what comes to you in your dreams. I don't know what that is. Because it was like, ask a question, then something got choked up. I don't know what the fuck. This one. I almost heard snoring. Like, damn, what the hell? Yeah, we got to put in the work. I mean, work is work. Shadow work is always working. We always got more work to do because you're always experiencing. The work to transmute energy is never done. And guess who just flew on the floor? And they fell on the floor in a large deck. If you were here from the beginning, y'all seen us had to get up and go pick up this emperor that fell on the floor. What is the one that just flew out on the floor? The emperor. So I don't know what that's about. Look, here's clarity and the magician coming through. Ace of Swords, truth. Maybe something you've been noodling that's in your head. Maybe you need to go through those thoughts and those emotions and transmute this energy. Understanding how to work the sword is given. Now don't look, High Priestess is coming back through. Yeah, community. So it's definitely given. I don't know if the community, the Three of Cups, I'm hearing spirit team. So your spirit team may give you something, some sort of truth in a dream, right? It is giving you High Priestess energy, like you have been awakened to your spiritual gifts. Your purpose is calling, and it's definitely coming through everything that you've been through. It's been defined by the pain, by the trials, by the tribulations. It is pointing to itself. Some problem that or issue that you are supposed to have an impact, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your community. It's your spirit team tapping you and trying to tell you something, to use this energy to transmute it. The anger can light your fire. It can light your passion. You know, when we are fighting for peace, when we are fighting for justice, right? When you are advocating for justice, to make something just or bring about justice, that anger, that fire, that drive, it propels you forward. You have a place to channel it, to use it. But if you don't use the anger for your purpose towards positivity, if you don't tune it towards positivity, that anger and frustration will consume you. It is there for a reason. You're supposed to do something with it. You did not experience what you experienced for nothing. It's supposed to strengthen you. It's supposed to strengthen you. And that's what Spirit said. Not only did they pull the High Priestess, but they also pulled the Strength card. They just affirming themselves. 2 Emperors, 2 High Priestess, 2 Strength cards. It came to strengthen you. to reinforce you. But if you allow it to consume you, then no, it's not good for you. It's giving gas for the long haul so that you can keep going. And it's giving like call your energy back to you. For somebody, it's stabilizing you. Knight of Cups, it's an offer in front of you. The spirit is bringing you an offer, and it's something that you need to see. It's bringing you something that's telling you about your work week. Eight of Pentacles. What is the work you're supposed to be doing? There's a Queen of Cups here. I'm hearing a storm brewing, and it's something about your energy, the loss, the loss of energy. Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups. It could be things that happened when you were young or younger in life. It could be things that happened in the family. Ten of Cups. It could be things from the past that you need to transmute, that you need to come to good with, that you need to use. The Two of Pentacles is here. I'm getting, for some reason I heard the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity for you to balance out some shit. And it could be from the past, whatever the fuck this shit is in the family. A lot of things happen in family that's just not good. It could be, again, oh shit, see, that's why they telling us the Ace of Pentacles, because it was in our hands. They was reaffirming it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Fool card coming through to reaffirm itself too. It's something that you're supposed to do. This is for somebody, right? Now you need to balance this energy. You need to use it to fuel your chariot. It's giving integration of the light and the dark. It's the Most High God coming through to order the chaos, beloved, to order it. It happened for a reason. You were afflicted for a reason. And when you get through it to the other side and you learn to, I'm hearing, honor your experiences for somebody. The cup that you don't want to take is the opportunity to honor your experiences. That you went through the shit and you still standing. You got through it. But how are you standing? Are you standing in bitterness and anger and frustration? Or are you empowered knowing that you have the ability to affect a whole nation? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. What is it? What do you see when you look out? Three of Wands. How do you use this fire energy? How do you use it? How is it giving you the vision for the work that must be done, beloved? To balance something out, to bring justice. I can't make this shit up. There she go. There go the Ace of Wands. How do you use it? How do you use it? What is it showing you? Did it awaken the High Priestess? Did it make you realize that you were different? That you had vision? That you have spiritual gifts? Seven of Cups, like plenty, like several of them, beloved. Yeah, it did. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. You definitely just needed that fire, the confidence, the ability to see your resources everywhere, that you are infinitely abundant. And nothing that you ever went through defines you. It doesn't. If anything, it just sets you on fire for your purpose. Nine of Cups, your wish will be fulfilled, and whatever it is that you're supposed to do, you're going to do it. If you take that anger, bitterness, frustration, and transmute it. It's up to you. If you come into alignment and let it work for you. Yeah, Ten of Cups. See, I don't know if this is spiritual family. You got a lot of spiritual help to guide you to do this. Yeah, Hermit. You might think that you by yourself, but you not. You not. See, that's the stress and the worry and shit. Like Spirit said, transmute that. You not by yourself. You not. Page of Cups. Two of Cups. I don't know if this is immature relationships, like maybe when you were young and feeling like a kid and what you connected to and shit. But it's almost like coming to good with you. And balancing out your emotions to honor the past, to honor your full you. Again, that's those spiritual gifts coming in. And I'm even getting 17 cups. Like the King of Cups is, well, let's see. I saw 2 cups. The King, that's 3. 10, 13. And then 7, that's 20. Something with 20. And here is 8. Yeah, see, they brought the 2 of Cups right back out. 2 of Cups. Look, 13. The Death card. So walking away from something, change, transformation, resurrection, ending who you used to be and turning into something new. Could be walking away from relationships with people that don't serve you. It could be you walking towards the opportunity to integrate your full self and appreciate you to bring you to balance. There's that King of Cups again coming through. You giving to yourself. This is an opportunity, the Four of Cups, to do what you don't want to do, is to face the loss and the regret. Five of Pentacles. So that you can learn from it. Queen of Swords. Understand, how did it strengthen you? How did it give you intelligence? How did it turn you into this warrior? Warrior priestess, what is given. Definitely showing you the way. It's time for somebody to do it. It's given time to get underway. It's time for you to heal. Nine of Pentacles is here. You can't do it by yourself. Self-sufficiency, using this passion, this fire to drive the heat. The year of the fire horse is the year of the healing. And it's giving star energy, like understanding that you are a star seed. Yeah, you are not somebody that's just from this plane. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a hybrid type of energy. Do I say that lightly? No, I don't. But it's like the awakening. It's your season to awaken, to understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing. It's giving revelation. It's giving inspiration. It's giving a message. You might need to speak on something. You could be a speaker. You could be an influencer. You could be somebody that's supposed to give a message or write a book. We mentioned Melissa earlier when we first started the live. Melissa Divinity One. She may not even be in the house today, but she wrote this beautiful book. I feel like we need to get it and show y'all to you. If you give me your grace, because I don't think it's right here. But if you give me your grace, honor me for 2 seconds or 3 or 4 till I get this book, and be right back. I know it's like right here. And it's a beautiful book that she wrote about rising from the ashes. I feel like it's right here, but I can't see it. Goodness. Wow. Maybe we're not supposed to get it because we don't see it. Maybe we set it somewhere else because we were in the middle of reading it and going, oh, the spirit put our hand right on the book. That's crazy. We couldn't see it like this on the shelf. Because, look, but they put our hand right on it and pulled it out. Look. Your turning point. That's what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune that we saw. This is somebody's turning point. And the spirit is kind of telling you that it's your turning point. Now is the time. Now is the time. A memoir of faith and resilience. And it's giving, like what we were saying, coming good with the past in the present so that you could change how you see your outlook for the future. What you think about it, what you say about it. It's a time for transformation. And look at this. I'm just going to slide this over because we've been talking about this deck. We set this deck. Look what's here. It's the butterflies. It's something about transformation that's coming through. This is an opportunity to allow your spirit, your experiences to transform you. Look, abandonment. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you go through? Five of Pentacles. Feeling lost and left out there without any resources, nor no support. Right? How did that build you, though? How did it strengthen you? What is the purpose that it put in you? Could you push out something like this that helps other people too? She was abandoned as a child. She grew into a woman who heals others. In this deeply personal memoir, Melissa Irene Divinity takes you on a journey from the pain of generational separation to the freedom of spiritual awakening. From the walls of an orphanage to her calling of a healer's path, her story reveals that God's love can transform every wound into a testimony. If you've ever felt broken, unseen, or unworthy, let this book remind you. Your past does not define you. Your anointing does. See, you may not understand that you are anointed. You may not understand. Or you may know that there's something. I have the gifts, I have vision, but what am I supposed to do with it? Your pain is driving you to your purpose. That's why you went through it. She is a licensed minister and prayer warrior with passion. That passion, all that anger and all that frustration and all that energy driving the passion, the fire horse, the passion. Channeling it, mastering it, Queen of Wands. And it does give you resource. It gives you energy. And what you put out into the ether, you will receive it. It will fuel your work, beloved. It fuels your chariot. I don't know why I'm getting so choked up right now. It's definitely giving throat chakra. And somebody may not understand how powerful their throat is, what they will say, what they will write, what they will communicate. A level of truth. And it's given so profound that I'm getting, not only will it help and heal you, but it will help and heal others too. It's very impactful. You just may not realize it. What is it, Spirit? What would you like to get? Okay. Pain. Y'all ain't gonna fucking believe this shit. From pain to purpose. Can y'all see that? From pain to purpose. Go on, Melissa. Thank you so much. After years of surviving trauma, abuse, and false contracts, my healing journey shifted. Didn't we say it was time for you to shift? It was no longer just about keeping myself alive. It no longer about surviving is what they're saying. It became about finding purpose and eventually helping others to do the same. It started with the mind. And we've been saying that. It started with the mind. I went through subconscious reprogramming sessions with a hypnotist, learning how to rewrite the stories I told myself. How are you telling your story? How are you narrating your life? What are you calling over your future? It's like those are the things that your destiny writes, right? Like destiny is being written as you speak it, as you think it. And if you don't change your mindset and get through all of take the opportunity to purge what's inside of you, to get rid of the bitterness, the frustration, you will continue to speak it, and that is what you will reap, beloved. The Spirit wants you to change that. Resilience born from struggle. That's the strength card we kept showing y'all. They kept saying that it came to strengthen you. You have resilience even though you went through. Let's get this thing. We got to be up out of here in just a few minutes. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the RisinG show. This your girl Lati here at Tears and We Tarot, where you show enough never know what you're going to get. But it's for your healing, beloved, because that's the charter to the channel. If anybody read the charter to the channel, one of the first things it says is moving pain from pain to purpose, to change it. We done been through some shit. We healing over here, beloved. We healing over here. You understanding who you are. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. Nobody ever told us it was going to be easy. But they did say it will be worth it. But you got to get into your purpose. It started with the mind. I went through subconscious reprogramming sessions and learned how to rewrite the stories I told myself. I filled notebooks, whiteboards, blackboards, and posters with affirmations and notes about processing pain. Process the pain. Because what you don't deal with deals with you, beloved. Journaling became my therapy. Slowly, I began training my thoughts. Train your thoughts. Train your thoughts. What did they say? Do what you have to do resolutely with all your body, mind, and heart. And you can't do it with all your body, mind, and heart when your mind is consumed with negative thinking. When it's consumed with negative thoughts. When you are telling yourself a narrated story that is full of pain and trauma and victimhood. When you start to become the heroine, when you start to become the hero, when you start to become the conqueror, when you start to become triumphant, when you start to become victorious, then you can do some shit. Because what you say, beloved, that's what you are writing. You are calling your fate by what you say. So meditate, train your thoughts on the goodness. Slowly, I began training my thoughts to focus on the good, to see people at their best, and to meditate on hope instead of fear. Next, I focused on detoxing my body. Can't make this up, okay? Medicinal mushrooms, that's what's in our coffee. We have mushrooms in our coffee right now with maca root. It's like 8 different medicinal mushrooms that are in here. Oh, let's see. Chaga, reishi, shiitake, maitake, lion's mane, and turkey tail. That's exactly what the fuck we're drinking right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I added tonic herbs. Shilajit. I don't know how to say that. Shilajit. We said G. Anything that want to confuse the communication, get up off me. Thank you. Shilajit. Ashwagandha, astragalus, fulvic, and humic acids in my daily smoothies. I use magnesium and tissue salts aligned with the zodiac to strengthen weak points. And yesterday's live last night, we talked about somebody had some weak points. It was about boundaries and setting setting limits with draining people and setting clear boundaries, asserting yourself confidently, using your throat to express your needs. I'm seeing a card that says assert your needs. It's in this deck right here. Yeah. So something about smoothies, juices, and plant-based nourishment, plus wild weed teas like pine needle and bark tea. Every step of detoxing reminded me that the body is sacred, a temple of the Most High. So it's just not just about physical detoxifying, but spiritual detoxification. And a part of the spiritual detoxification is to get rid of the heaviness in your heart. Yeah. Uh, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, lady. I appreciate you. Lady, look, release other people's emotions. What have you absorbed? I appreciate you. Yeah, because that I remember reading your comment, but the live was over and I couldn't respond. But I was like, I'm glad it resonated because we didn't know who the spirit was speaking to, and we were so glad that you were called into the space. Let yourself receive support. If you are a person that has been abandoned, like you feel like people just leave you out, they don't come through, they betray you, they always hurt you, then you may be a person that doesn't know how to receive support from other people. You may see the worst in others already, like you hold on to that energy and that fear, right? And you could be operating from a fear standpoint, and Spirit really wants you to release the fear, the anger, the frustration of having been abandoned in the past. Allow yourself to be supported. And right now it's given, even if you're by yourself in this hermit energy, allow your spirit team to come in and support and uplift you, to take you through the purging process so that you can release those heavy emotions. Release the emotions and energy that other people put on you. You carrying that anger and bitterness and frustration belongs onto them. It belongs to the people that hurt you. Those energies are not for you. You holding on to it doesn't hurt them. It only hurts you. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? It's not yours, beloved. It's not your yoke to carry. It's not your burden to carry. Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so that they don't linger in the body. Inhale light and space. And that's exactly what we've been saying on this day. Peculiar weather, right? But it's bringing in the opportunity to wash away some shit that don't belong to you, we. People come into your yard or your garden and shit blow in that did not come from your shit. And if you don't go out there and clean it up, or when the wind come in, if you out there trying to block the shit from blowing out of your yard and releasing it, then you holding on to other people's shit. I don't know why that metaphor came through. That was the vision that I'm getting. But it's almost like somebody got a gate, like at the end right here. And say if you on the corner house or some shit and you got a gate in your yard and other people's shit blow down into your yard and it's backing up against your gate, and you get mad every day you go out there and be like, I can't stand this shit, just keep fucking blowing over here, but you don't never go get the shit off the, like, you have to clean it up, otherwise other people's shit that's done blew into your yard will continue to pile up. That's not your shit. What do you do with it? What do you do with the anger and the hurt and the pain and the frustration over the shit that's done came into your life? For some people or somebody in particular, it's calling you to your purpose. And it's going to come out as something like this or something like this. You're supposed to use it. You are a generational curse breaker. It could be shit that's down in there from your family. Practice patience. Enjoy tranquility. Definitely the water those emotions. And look at that damn wave. To remove stress, immerse yourself in a soothing bath. Somebody may need to take a spiritual bath. Walk near a body of water. Somebody could be called to move closer to water. If you're not near water, you may be called to, I'm hearing the beach. Something about the water. You may even play it. Put it on the TV. A gentle splash of water on your face. We use cold water on our face. For the last couple of days, we've been washing our face in cold water. We always just use water to wash our face anyway. We don't put no soap or none of that shit on. It's too drying for the skin. But it's usually warm water. Recently, they've been having us use cold water. See, forgiveness. Don't just forgive them, forgive you too. Why do I need to forgive myself, Lati, for holding on to the bitterness? For the stories that you tell you. Because it's your internal communication, what you say to yourself. That's what's inside of you. And that's what we need to work on, what we need to transmute. So that your heart can be light. You can lighten your heart. You can do what you come to do. Allow the shit to strengthen you. It didn't come to tear you down. It came to build you up. And as fucked up as it sounds, that is a part of the Most High God. It operates like that. We can't call it for anything but more than what it is. It does all things. And if you accept that, then you accept that they did it for a purpose. It's for a reason. You may have needed to feel it, to go through it, to develop the level of strength, compassion, understand it, to know exactly what the fuck that shit is. So when you write it, your words hit. When you speak it, people feel it. So when your gift awaken and you know you can operate in it, it's all for purpose. At least that's what we tell ourselves. Because if it wasn't for purpose, then what else would it be? Nothing would exist. And everything exists in duality. Forgive yourself. Don't become a hostage to your past. That's what they said. It's an opportunity to face the past. The Four of Cups is an opportunity to face the past. How, Lati? Because you go from the Four of Cups, not wanting to take the cup. You accept it. You will progress to the Five of Cups, which is the remorse, the regret, the hurtfulness, the shit that did not turn out well, the spilled milk and all that shit that we tend to cry over. And it's more than spilled milk, dumb. And it's giving like the worst of the shit that could fucking happen to a person. It's giving 19, 20, 23 motherfucking swords. Like, damn. How much can a person take? That's what it's giving. And then you move to the Six of Cups to really understand how you think and feel about the past. When you get to the Seven of Cups, because you are able to make good with the past, then All these options open up to you. Spiritual gifts, help from the spirit coming through. Eight of Cups, you walk away from that knowing that you could move towards something grander, something bigger than Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You keep going. You going to walk into, it's giving another person community support, allowing yourself to feel that. And then that's the ultimate, the Ten of Cups. You have mastered that. King of Cups. You have mastered the energy of your emotions. Nothing else has authority over you. Not the shit that you done been through, because that doesn't define you. It just Ace of Cups. Can you take the cup? I could never make it up. Could never make it up. High Priestess. They said what they said. High Priestess waking up. Spiritual awakening. Take the cup. I love y'all. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Rising Message. Forgive yourself. Don't be hostage to the past. Don't berate yourself for your choices. Make amends. Forgive your own shortcomings. And forgive what was done by others too, beloved. Those emotions don't belong to you. Transmute them. Balance yourself out so that you can keep moving towards a beautiful future. Happy Friday the 13th. It's not an evil day, beloved. The number 4, 4 cup. Take the cup, take the cup, take the cup. I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily, because I want to love you more, and I can't love you more than I love myself, beloved. That's just period. So we stay doing the work on self to purge those emotions, to understand the energy of it. What did it do to us? How do we think? How do we speak? How do we behave because of it? And what we don't need, we release it. We send it to the recycling center, because no energy is ever wasted. We burn it, and we take up those ashes, and we create beauty from it. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, that called all things to be. Everything did it create. The chaos, but it will order it. So it's very important how you speak, because your word is still moving on the breath of life. And as they go forward, you speak it out, you will create that thing. Are we creating beauty? Or are we creating strife? It's something that you want to say. They said, are you creating evil, or are you creating life? Because evil is backwards for live. So it could go either way. You can flip it at the end of the day. Ashe. Mwah.